Welcome to Beijing, the first stop on my unforgettable journey through China. And in this episode, we'll dive into the city's must-see landmarks, explore the charming Hutongs, connect with locals, and of course, indulge in some truly amazing food. Food happiness! Let's get started. I cannot believe I'm in Beijing right now. I'm freaking out. My mind is struggling to absorb it. And we are starting our day off at Jin Shen Park. We've come right up to the top here. And we're about to do something really special. We're going to have a Tai Chi lesson with the Tai Chi master. Hi!
你好.
Ni hao. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. My hands aren't working. All right, let's Tai Chi. Okay. That's incredibly relaxing. Was I a really good student?
Yes.
The views up here are absolutely amazing, and we are really lucky. It is a blue sky day today. The sun is shining. Is absolutely perfect for exploring. One thing, I am visiting in winter and it is extremely cold. I got a lot of layers on today. I might need to buy some more. So if you're coming in winter too, make sure you're prepared.
Gotta never felt so dizzy. What is happening? Couldn't look bit to the better. Boom, got me pressure. Oh, oh, baby, baby. Just kiss me, baby, baby.
You cannot come to Beijing and not visit Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden City, and we're going to be doing both of those things starting right here in Tiananmen Square. The square is apparently one of the largest city center squares in the world, and both it and the Forbidden City Tiananmen Gate that you see behind me, they were both built around 600 years ago, and this is an absolutely amazing spot to be. Such an important part of history. We've got the flags flying everywhere, and apparently this is the spot to get a photo if you are a Chinese tourist. There are so many people lined up getting their cute photos. They really want to get a pic here. We're going to go inside and do a little more exploring right now, and not a moment too soon because I am freezing out here.
Someone's gotta change.
We are inside the Forbidden City, and this place was built in 1420, and it was actually home to the last two dynasties in China, the Ming and Qing dynasties. Now, this place was closed to the public for over 500 years. Commoners like you and me were not allowed in here, but that all changed in 1925. It was transformed into a museum, and then people could start visiting, which is what we're doing today. And it is so cool in here. Now, this place is huge. I don't know how we're going to see it all, but we're going to try our best. We better get started. Before we go any further, there's something I have to tell you. I am not here by myself, and I'm not doing this by myself. I decided that to tackle China, I was going to book a private tour, and I have my own personal guide with me here in Beijing today. This is Alice. Where are you, Alice? She has been amazing so far already. Thanks to Alice, I have been able to skip the queues to come in here. I did have a moment where I was questioned by the local authorities about what I was doing filming, and it was totally fine. But I was really glad I had Alice because she was able to translate for me and help me get out of a sticky situation there. I am absolutely blown away by the Forbidden City. This has been amazing. I can't get over how beautiful it is and how historic. I just love these kinds of experiences. Now we are ending things here in the garden, and again, it's absolutely stunning. Hi! Everyone's so lovely too. Now what makes this place really interesting is the building you're going to see behind me. This is where the very last Qing emperor studied English, and he learnt that from Fleming Johnson, I believe. I hope I'm saying that right. But it's just such a cool piece of history and absolutely spectacular. I'm going to have to insist, if you come to Beijing, that you do this. It's touristy and it's popular, but it's well worth it. I'm hungry. Let's go get some really delicious local authentic food to try.
K-pop! I love K-pop!
It smells unreal in here. Whoa, let's get to see it immediately. I'm so hungry. What is that? You guys need to see this. That's garlic flavored vinegar? Oh my God. Okay, I'm ready to feast. I'm really hungry. You can't come to Beijing and not have dumplings. And we have come to the best dumpling spot in town, thanks to my amazing local guide. Now, what makes this place so famous is that its dumplings are made fresh and they're made quick. We're gonna start with these. These are their vegetarian specialty. They are steamed to perfection. They look unreal. Yeah, they're so juicy. That's the word for it. Oh my God. The wrapper is perfect and chewy to the tooth. They're cooked beautifully. The inside is so flavoursome. We've got some of their famous noodles. Now these are hand-pulled, handmade noodles, and these look so yummy. Oh yeah. Those noodles are perfection. I don't even know how to describe it to you guys. It just tastes dang good. Okay. What else have we got? Veggies? Because we've got to be healthy out here. I really like those. The veggies are excellent. Mung beans, carrots, all good things. Food happiness. That was unbelievable value, you guys. Just for reference, all of that food was 155 yuan, which is roughly 32 Australian dollars. Come on, you know that's really good value. I think on the whole, I just find China to be a really affordable travel destination. Hotels are well priced, food is great, activities, everything. And it's such good quality. It's not like you're buying budget stuff and having a bad experience. Everything is really well priced, but really high quality. Now that I am full of all that delicious food, it's time for us to dig a little deeper into the local side of Beijing. So to make this whole thing happen, I booked my tour through Audinovo and they take care of absolutely everything. And it's a dream for me. Because instead of worrying about what time I have to get up or organising the tickets or the language barrier or any of this kind of stuff, they're just doing it all, and I'm really happy with that decision. I'll have a link in the video description below for you so you can check it out. But one of my favourite things so far is the transport. We are rolling around Beijing in the nicest car, and it's just saving me so much time getting from place to place. And our driver Joe is not only a legend, he's a gentleman. He always gets the door for me, and it's honestly, it's princess treatment, and I'm kind of here for it. We did a lot of walking this morning, and I think that means we've earned ourselves a little break this afternoon. So we're doing a rickshaw ride around the old city, and this is such a cool way to see it. The buildings around here are beautiful, the trees, the streets, the whole thing. It's like stepping into a movie, and it is so gorgeous. Set along this lake with golden afternoon light. I'm all tucked up under my blanket as this lovely man pedals us around. I think, if I'm honest, all I'm missing is a hot chocolate. If we could rustle up one of those right now, this would be perfection. It already is. What am I talking about? Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, there's delays. You look great!
Hey, welcome to China.
Wanna make it bigger, just a little little bit of labor showing up to my space. I'm a fashion dealer.
For accommodation while I'm in Beijing, I'm staying here at the Sunworld Hotel. Now, Odinovo booked this for me, and I have to tell you, I'm loving it. It's a really good pick. It's freezing cold and really windy outside. Let's get out of this weather and I'll show you inside the hotel.
Under these lucid dreams, I'm not just a visionary. It's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no ordinary.
So the Sunworld Hotel is in a prime location right in the heart of Beijing and just a short walk from the Forbidden City. It has been the perfect base for exploring with great service and plenty of nearby dining options. My room is spacious and cozy with a comfortable bed and a touch of traditional charm that makes it feel uniquely Chinese. I am loving staying here and would definitely stay again. I'll have a link below for you so you can check it out and book yourself too. Morning! Ni hao ma?
Very good.
Yeah! Good morning, Joe!
Let's stop and stare for a minute, cause there is divinity there where the sinners breathe. They work their jaws, raise their hands. Let's go!
Today we are visiting one of the most iconic attractions in China and, dare I say it, the world. We are checking out the Great Wall of China Mutianyu section, and to get up here to do all our sightseeing we had two options. We could choose the chairlift or the cable car. We decided to choose the chairlift. Now this is going to drop us at a really good viewpoint and it's really cold today, but I think it's worth it. This is off to a great start. You may be wondering, how long did it take to build the Great Wall of China? I know, that's what I was thinking. That is not a question that can be answered. The construction was start and stop, but the bulk majority of it was built during the Ming Dynasty over 500 years ago. And now we have something like around 8,000 kilometers of Great Wall that we can explore. And I have to tell you, the thing that really sticks out to me standing here looking at it is how it was built. It was built by hand. Each of these blocks was carved by hand and then moved in here by people. They were slid across the ice in winter and placed. And if you really take a second to look at it, it follows the shape of the mountain. It is, I can't, I have no words looking at it. I cannot imagine how you would build something like this. It is unreal. This has been an awesome experience and such a great way to start the day. And the whole thing was really seamless. So Odinovo made all the arrangements for me. They had Joe come and pick me up, and then Alice made all the bookings, took care of all the tickets, everything. It's been so seamless. And it only took an hour and 20 minutes to get here from where we're staying in the heart of Beijing. So it's a really easy thing to do for a half day or a full day tour, and I highly recommend it. Now we're gonna jump back in the car and head back into the heart of Beijing. And when we get there, I really want to try some local street food, so Alice is going to take us to try some delicious bites. But first, there are a couple of things she wants us to try here. Oh, hello ladies! We've pulled up to a roadside fruit stall. Alice has told me that there's a lot of farms up here and they're famous for their fresh produce. So this lovely lady is going to let us try some of her things. What is that?
可以品尝
可以品尝
杏仁儿，
杏仁
对，
I don't know what that is. That's really good.
特别香。
It's like it's like roasted or toasted.
白薯干儿，
白薯干。
对对，
对对 Cheers. 哦，
好吃吗？
好吃。
是我们怀柔的特产。
She's so generous over a handful of stuff. Okay,
开碗。
I don't know what that is. Apple?
酸酸甜甜，
I like that.
特别爱吃东西，
Very
开
sweet.
胃。
This is just so nice. One thing I didn't expect when I went to Chengdu, and it's the same here, is the people. Everyone is so lovely and welcoming and inclusive, and they have food, they want you to try it, and they want you to be immersed in their local culture, and they want to talk to you, and they want to be friends with you. And I just find it such a warm and welcoming place. I just want to share a couple of quick tips with you guys before we get to our next destination. I've needed to have my passport with me for the last couple of days, so make sure you bring yours out in your adventures with you. I had to have it to get into Tiananmen Square in the Forbidden City yesterday, and I needed it for the Great Wall today as well. So that is essential. Another essential is Alipay. Make sure you get that downloaded on your phone. You are definitely going to need it. It's how you pay for things at shops. You just link it to your bank card. So you can pay at restaurants, public transport, you can organize a ride share, basically everything. It's absolutely essential. Make sure you get that sorted. And I downloaded Surfshark VPN, and that has been another essential for me. So I can stay in touch with my mum on Instagram, I can use WhatsApp, check my email, do all my work bits and pieces. That one you definitely need to have. What better way for us to dive into Beijing than coming to a beautiful traditional tea house. Now, stepping inside this place, I feel like I'm stepping inside a movie set. It's so elegant and beautiful in here, and everybody's got their tea and their pastries and all the things that they're sitting down just to be present and enjoy and try. Now, I've got a couple of things for us. I just randomly chose something that was on their suggested list. It's surprise pastry and it's got rose and mung bean in it. I think that's going to be a good combo. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that looks like a tasty time. Let's be honest with each other. Smells fragrant. Oh, it definitely tastes like rose and mung bean. The pastry is nice and light and flaky. I can't honestly say that it's better than a Chucky croissant. That's my number one, but it's lovely. I have a feeling it's going to go really well with that cup of tea. This is a really great spot to try some traditional dessert. And then we have the tea. Now there's a special way that you hold this. Very elegant, like this. And then I'm getting some instructions off to the side, like this. And then you gently scrape away your leaf petals to the side. Oh, okay. The tea is exceptional. That is a silver needle jasmine tea, and it is unreal.
Everyone just wanna get to know you. Let me see Jack and Guy.
We're walking through the Yandai Byway, and it's right near the Drum Tower, and it is so cool in here. The streets are lined with street food vendors. There's some really cool shops, but my favorite thing has to be all of the alleyways and the buildings. The light coming through here is amazing. I feel like we're about to eat a lot of really delicious food in here, and I'm not complaining. This is a real highlight already.
So sweet, so sweet. Goes down my honeybee. You just wait and see.
Walking around on that street, the smell of all that good food hit me. Realized I hadn't had a proper lunch and I needed to eat. It's cold outside, we're in China. I feel like that can only mean one thing. Hot pot, baby. And they have a hot pot set up that I have never seen before. We're starting off with some vegetables and I need to eat it quick because it's already cooked. So let me get some of this onto my plate immediately. So I've got some veggies and some tofu / beancurd skin thing on my plate, and I've got this sauce that they brought me out as well. It's a sesame sauce. I love sesame, so I have a feeling that's going to be a recipe for success. I really like that. It's the biggest pair of chopsticks I've ever seen in my life. Shiitake mushroom, potentially. Really good. We've got a second piece of tofu to try, if I can get it out. This looks like traditional tofu. This is like your standard, your classic, your favorite. This is the fresh veggie goodness I needed in my body right now. There's one more thing I forgot to tell you guys. Actually, it's something I have to show you. Alice is the sweetest human on the planet, and she wrote me a special note to carry around with me at all times. She wrote this for me on day 1. This says, I only eat seafood and vegetables. So she gave this to me when she first met me, and I was checking into the hotel. She was like, oh, I'll write this down for you, carry it around with you at all times. And then on the back side of this note, it says, if you have any problems, call my Chinese friend, and it's got her phone number. I feel like a little kid getting a note from my mom. I've been testing it out. I tested it out in the hotel staff. I'm like, hi. And they're like, okay, keep up the good work, little buddy. I've made a friend and she's given me a gift. The sweet lady that works at the restaurant had this lovely little pin on her coat jacket, and it's the candy things that they have on the street. And I was like, that's so cute. And she gave it to me. She had it on a jacket, but I like it as headwear accessory. Now, just for reference, all of that food was 115 yuan. That is roughly, let's say, 24 Australian dollars. And that fed both me and Alice. And we had tons of food left over. That could have easily fed 4 people. I am telling you, it is ridiculously affordable here. And we've come up to the top of a cafe. It's called Sugar Cafe. If you want the very best views of the lake, of the little laneways, even of the incredible drum tower behind me, you need to come to the very top rooftop of this place. It is unbeatable.
It might be too early to say, but I found the love of my life. 너도 나와 같은 맘인걸.
I have fallen head over heels in love with China. This happened to me when I went to Chengdu, and it's happened again in Beijing. I feel like I'm just picking up where I left off. I love the food, the culture, the history. The people are so welcoming. I find the buildings so beautiful. The nature is so beautiful. I love the way the girls dress. I love talking to people. Everything about it just captures my heart and soul. And I'm so glad this is just the start of this series, and we have a whole lot more places left to visit, you guys, because this has been an excellent start for me. I'm sure you guys can tell when I'm smiling like this and I'm buzzing and I'm this happy, we're in for a good one. And this just, yeah, is so unexpected to me. I didn't expect China to be one of my favorite travel destinations, but you know what? It is. And with that, that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a really great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new China episode next week. Love ya.